This is my first live stream. This is quite incredible. Quite incredible. So let's see how we're doing. Let's make sure that we're getting set up right now. I'm just going through my standard procedures, seeing what is going on. Have we got a live stream going? Have we got a live stream going? Right, we do. We do have a live stream right now. We do have a live stream right now, and we've got somebody already in. We have Mark Allen in the chat right now, which is just is great to see something like just somebody actually turning up and seeing a live stream is. I've never done a live stream before, so I'm so excited to start this new thing. And yeah, I'm doing good. It's been very busy. I've been doing a lot of things in my life from 2018, and just it's just been crazy to see what's going on. Just so much to do, and I'm finally settled for a little bit for a couple of days, and that's where I could do a little bit of YouTube stuff. So yeah, to answer Mark's question, Mark, yep, I'm doing good. I am doing good right now. So yeah, it's just been crazy, just trying to get everything in. Um, yeah, well, it's my first time too. It's my first time actually doing a live stream. Not really I didn't really plan it as kind of thing. I just decided to do it out of the blue. I'm testing out my new tripod, testing out my new laptop, and I'm just hoping I can get a good view out of this because I have some important announcements for later this year. So it's going to be really exciting. So thank you, Mark. I'm using an iPhone 7 or 8. I'm really bad with technology. I think it's an iPhone 8, which is really good quality. I think it's just been really nice to use recently. So I've been testing out some new things, new phones, new tripods, new laptops, new everything. So I'm really excited. So I have my laptop right here, right in front of me, so I can see the chat, see how it's going. Um, yeah, just it's really exciting. I'm testing out all new equipment today, so it's been really fun. So we'll see who is going to join us. Hopefully we get people like Mindy and Ed from Vibrary Project to come and see us. Maybe the Walt twins, but we'll see obviously of the time difference between me in the UK and them out over in the US. Um, yeah, it did cost a little bit of money, and my job has definitely um, been very useful to get some new things going. So it's just been a little bit crazy, a little bit crazy. I've had to take 2017, put it behind me, and now a brand new fresh Dizneydan ready to bring great content onto this channel. So I'm so glad that you've turned up to give your support, which is awesome. So thank you so much for your support. So yeah, I'm from northwest London. So if you know London well, we have Wembley Stadium, which is our national stadium. I live about 15 miles from there, but I go to university and I work as a teacher in Brighton, which is on the beach, which is really awesome. But I'm just very busy a lot of the time, which is hard to do a lot of YouTube things and other business stuff and Disney stuff, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to manage, but I am doing my very best. So yeah, living in North London right now. I'm here for a couple of days, so it should be very exciting. And yeah, I found those channels which were really awesome. Ed and Mindy have been amazing. Really great support. So hopefully Vibrary Project stop by. Yeah, so I'm actually going into London tomorrow. Tomorrow, well, a big announcement already. I am going into London tomorrow. I firstly have a conference at one of the museums, Museum of London, and then we'll see what happens. I might head over to the Tower of London, might end up over to the London Eye, maybe head over to Madame Tussauds. So we'll see what might happen tomorrow. I might take a trip up to Oxford Street, where lots of the shops and lots of things like that are going to take place, because I need to do a couple of things there as well. So, and I'll definitely stop by the biggest Disney store in Europe, and that is on Oxford Street, the Disney store in Oxford Street. So I'm going to be stopping off there as well. So hopefully people will join in for that. Yeah, if I see a beef eater, I will definitely go live for that. Funnily enough, I've never seen a beef eater before. It's very strange being somebody who's from London and not actually be able to not even seen one before. So it's kind of a bit weird to not see a beef eater before, but there are a lot of things that the UK people have done that I may have not done. So it's kind of weird, but kind of cool. So if I see a beef eater tomorrow, if I go to the Tower of London tomorrow, I will certainly spot a beef eater and I'll go live. So that could be one of the things for tomorrow. So yeah, so hopefully we get a couple more turn up today because I really want to make this big announcement for this year. So hopefully, we'll see what's going on. Oh, cool. So never, so living in Oregon. I've never been to Oregon. I've been to quite a few of the US states, but I've never been to Oregon. I want to do like a group trip and travel Europe, travel the US. So it's gonna be exciting. Hopefully down the line I get to go and visit all these different states and North America in general. Because I want to go visit Canada as well, and maybe Hawaii. Yeah, if you come to the UK, there's a lot of squirrels, lots and lots of squirrels. They're pretty much everywhere. So, um, but we don't get things like bears. We don't get things, anything like that. We get like the really small animals, the really irrelevant animals. All the European folks go to Disney World. Well, I do. I don't really go anywhere else. I always go to Disney World, being a former cast member there. So it's kind of cool to um, go back to my old workplace and see what's happening. So yeah, it's been a bit weird to go back for the last couple of years since I finished working at Disney World. It kind of feels like home. Um, yeah, so I was a cast member in 2016, and I did this thing called the Disney College Program, where I literally got to work out in Florida for 3 months. I worked at Disney's Contemporary Resort, which was really fun. Really, really fun. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Um, so yeah, if there's any Disney knowledge that people want to know, I mean, I've gone through everything. I've gone through traditions, of which is Disney 101 pretty much. I've gone to Disney University. It's an actual building, which is kind of cool, but obviously I can't say too much about that. Yeah. It's super super popular at the moment for my age. Between in our twenties. I know people who've applied for the year long program at Epcot and they've got in, which is amazing. Um, and I've known people who are doing other sorts of things, working for Disney at my age, given those opportunities, those internships, and I think that's what Disney does so well. I think they do it so well with that kind of thing, and I'm just so blessed that I got to actually work for the company that I love, and it's just been really really great opportunity. So I'm just excited to see what else comes. I really want to work for the company again, but who knows what could happen. But yeah, it's a tough world out there to get into a business like Disney. But we'll fingers crossed. Everything is crossed. So it's kind of exciting to see what happens next in 2018, 2019. So yeah, it's going to be exciting to see in the next couple of weeks. Um, Steph's day off is here. Steph's day off is here. I am so glad that she's made it to my live stream. I'm so excited. It's awesome, absolutely awesome. So we got Mark and Steph, and it's just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Um, She's from Oh, okay. So if yeah. So a lot of people from all over the world will go and work at Epcot, which is amazing, and you meet people from all over the world at Epcot. So it's great to meet different cultures and different things. Oh, you're at the eye doctor. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's really not the best place to be at the moment, Oh gosh, look at these. I got to get new glasses. New glasses as well. These are old and flimsy. Oh, I hope it all goes well. I hope this brings a little bit of a smile while you're waiting at the eye doctor. So fingers crossed, hope it all goes well for you. Um, how can you find the doctor's office if you can't see? I've got a really, really funny story. I was actually meant to be a lifeguard at Walt Disney World, but I actually failed because I wore the wrong contacts. So they put me into a different position. So yeah, so I know the feeling of eyesight. Oh, that does sound a bit gruesome. Oh gosh, I'm a bit freaked out by blood, but oh, I hope it all clears up soon. That's not it's not nice, not nice. Um, yeah. Oh no, I don't know if you asked me. If I was, oh, oh gosh. Well, I hope everything goes better, and I look forward to seeing some more of your art stuff. Those art live streams are, really really great to just sit down and watch and relax and see those kind of live streams, which is awesome. And I've got to say, like having this really small but great community with you guys and Walt Twins and Viper Project and Geeked Out Getaways. Like it's just been great to come into a community like this, and it's just been really nice, especially being such a small channel. I was so happy I reached 150 subscribers. So I was really, really happy to see things like that. Um, Oh, awesome. I'm definitely going to stop by on Saturday night. Normally, I'm out Saturday night, but actually, because I am home, I'm back at my parents' house for the weekend. I have time to relax, and I'm going to definitely tune in for your live stream. Yes, 150 subs. I could tell you what, being it's taken me so long just to get to 150, and I know it's not a big number for a lot of people, but for me, it means everything in the world. I just love doing what I do, and I love being, that into Disney so much, and share my magic, share the positivity of the world, and it's just that thing that makes me smile every day. So reaching 150 subscribers is, although it's really nothing for a lot of YouTubers, for me it means everything in the world. So yeah, it's been yeah, the first 100 was really difficult, and I was stuck around 130. But I reaching 150 has just been amazing. I keep setting myself goals and goals and goals, and I just want to get there. I just want to be, a really great inspirational person. I don't really care about the fame and the fortune and that kind of thing. I just want to make people smile and make people laugh and make them, just be a little bit inspired, because that's how Walt inspired me. Walt Disney inspired me massively. So that's what I want to give to everybody else. So yeah, 150, I'm so happy. And now I'm aiming for 200 by the end of the year. So we are going to get there. We are going to get there. And I think that's what like kind of binds us together. Quoting Star Wars. I think we all are together. We all love the same things as each other, and we love giving out that passion and that love to people, and sharing our stories. So, I think it's a great thing. Get me up to 151, 152. That'd be amazing. Uh, no, I think it's great. It's awesome. I would do the same for everybody else. If I could subscribe 100 times, you know, definitely. But yeah, it's just been really exciting. So I'm gonna do my announcement. I'm so glad both of you have turned up to my live stream. It's an honor for you guys to take the time out of your day to click on my video. So I'm gonna make my announcement, and I am going back to Walt Disney World in August. I am going to be there for 11 days. I'm going with some old Disney cast members of mine, some friends. And I am going to be I'm going to be there to see my old home, Walt Disney World. Um, yeah, the darn and time difference, because all my friends on YouTube are from the US, so it's kind of difficult to, stay in that kind of bubble and stay into that streaming service. So, I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I can. But yeah, I'm going to be back in August. I'm so excited. I want to hopefully meet up with as many people as possible. Do a lot of live streaming. I'm doing a lot of YouTube and vlogging and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just so excited. Well, being with my career, I have to get up very, very early in the morning. But actually, it's only 8 o'clock in the evening here, so it's not too bad. So, but I'm gonna be up till the late hours tonight, I think. Even though I'm going into London tomorrow for a conference. And maybe hit up the Disney store tomorrow, which is really exciting. But no, it's not past my bedtime just yet. Just yet. I am sitting here at home. I am watching my new Blu-ray player, which is awesome. I absolutely adore it. Um, and I'm just gonna sit here and have a really nice, comfortable, relaxing night. So we'll see how it turns out. So yeah, it's gonna be really, really exciting. Um, so I'm so excited to go back to Disney World. I've already done all my dining reservations. Fast passes are being planned, and all the planning for Disney is just a bit crazy. Oh, I'm fingers crossed. I just want to meet up with as many people as possible. If I can do like a collab video with Steph, that would be amazing. Um, we'd have such a fun time together. Hopefully we can meet up with some of the others as well. You should come down from Oregon, take some time out of work and come and hang out over at Disney World. 10 hours. It takes 10 hours to fly across the ocean anyway, so we'll be doing the same difference. Except I'm flying, which is not fun. I don't like flying. Do not like flying at all. It's not my thing. Um, but it's exciting. It's exciting to be part of a new community and a new bubble because I've only been part of this small community for such a small amount of time. Um, Disneyland. Oh, you're going to Disneyland in June. I'm very very jealous. I have never been to Disneyland in California. That's my number one place, and I'm thinking of planning to do D23 in 2019. I'm thinking of doing D23 in 2019. Maybe hit up Disneyland as well. Um, I think that would be a an amazing experience. I don't think I've known anybody who's been to D23 before, so I think it'll be quite fun to do something like that. Something for the real, true Disney fans, which everybody is, um, who I know. So I'm planning to do Disneyland and D23 in 2019. Who knows what could happen? Who knows what will happen in that time? Um, it looks great. Yeah, it looks crazy. I mean, you look at all the costumes and the cosplayers. You look at the amount of time they spend on these costumes is incredible. And then you go and see these live shows, these live conferences, and you see what happens, and it's just incredible. Who's my favorite character? And we'll add you to my shout out list. My favorite character is Peter Pan. Peter Pan has always been my favorite character. I am like the child who never wanted to grow up. I'm still a child at heart. That's just who I am. And with its link with the famous Great Ormond Street Hospital, it's a really personal thing for me as well. Peter Pan is one of those characters who arguably is one of the best characters ever written in literature. And even to have him on the big screen as a film, it's my favorite film of all time. It may not be the best film of all time, but it's my favorite character, my favorite movie. So Peter Pan is my favorite character. I think he's incredible. And I think it's just an honor to share experiences and be that kind of role model and be that kind kid who never wanted to grow up. So yes, Peter Pan. Yeah, definitely. You're looking. Yeah, I mean, I can probably tell that your favorite character is Goofy just by the look of your profile. And yeah, I'm gonna go. Goofy is one of my favorite characters to go meet at the parks. He's just so loving and heartwarming, and he gives the best hugs. Love Goofy to bits. I think he's my favorite out of the Fab Five, definitely. Although Mickey is, the guy. I have such great fun when I interact with Goofy. I think he's awesome. I think he's absolutely amazing. And I'll make sure I get something Dumbo related for Steph as well. Lots and lots of Dumbo. Oh dear, it was. Yeah, I mean, thing is with Goofy, he's just such a charismatic character. He's so interesting and he, although he's a bit, he's goofy. Like he likes to stumble around. You watch kids nowadays who have never seen the Disney cartoons still laugh when you see, his cartoons for the first time. I absolutely love Goofy. So, um, yeah, he is a beefeater for the Fab Four, 100%, 100%. I'd love to see a Goofy and a beefeater costume. That'd be really, really funny. That'd be really entertaining as well. As well. I wonder what how he would look. Goofy's just such an interesting character. Just think he's great. And in a Goofy movie, I've got to say, a Goofy movie is one of the most underrated Disney movies there is. Sorry for the background noise. I'm watching The Dark Knight. I love that movie. So you'll talk to the Queen about that. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'll talk to the Queen all about it. I'll make sure that she knows. Not that every person from Britain knows the Queen, but I will certainly let Her Majesty know about Goofy's position as a beefeater. Very, very weird. I could see that. I could see that happening. So maybe they'll do a short. Maybe they'll do a Mickey short. Maybe with the new expansion of Epcot and everything that's coming to Epcot, who knows? Who knows what might happen with that? I think it'd be really funny. So, well, I've actually lived in the US for a couple of years, on and off, mainly over the summer. So I really love the American accents. I think they're great. And I've learnt your Americanisms, as I say, because obviously we have different ways of calling things, even though we came first. But I do like how you guys say different things, and have different things as well. So it's kind of cool. I loved working out there. I loved being involved with the culture and the patriotic American way of living, and I think it's just really, really fun to be out there. Um, that's the thing. I've known friends who lived out in the US and they've lost their accent. I actually don't particularly like my accent. I think a lot of people think that I have a very posh accent, that I speak like the Queen a lot. Um, but I have, surprisingly, I have an American twist on my accent. So I don't know if you can tell, but when I finish my sentences go up. Um, so except for when a lot of other English people, their voices go down, but I go up because I have that American twang to it. Because I've lived out there on and off for a couple of years. Yeah, I mean the thing is with the UK, it's such a great place to come and visit. It's definitely such a multicultural place. So many different people from all over the world come visit London, and it's a phenomenal city. But you don't want to come here in the winter because it's very cold and wet. I mean, today has just been snowing and cold and wet and damp, and it's just not very nice. But in the summer, definitely a nice place to be. Certainly beautiful, but sometimes it's not the best place. Um, sound like Paul McCartney. Yeah, so he also I think has a bit of an American twang because of all of his touring, going around the world. He definitely has a very distinctive and unique voice. So it's nice to be compared to a legend like that, like Paul McCartney. He's awesome. I do like Paul McCartney. I think he's definitely certainly a legend, um, a British hero in terms of the music industry. So he's awesome. I do really enjoy his music as well. But yeah, it's just really yeah. He has kept it. I think although he has maybe had a little bit of a twang, a little bit of change in his voice. Um, but he's kept that sharpness. John lost a lot of his. Yeah. So and also you got to think about that. John Lennon lived in New York, and New York has such a strong accent. I think that's why he kind of lost his accent. Steph is back. Guess he's back again. Oh gosh, it's like that nervous wait, isn't it? Is that there's that just don't call me, don't call me, don't call me. Oh gosh, uh, it actually surprises the hell out of me that you're watching me live stream waiting for the doctor. I how am I more important? How am I being more important than that? Why are you watching me at this time? Hopefully, I'm putting a smile on your face, but being at the doctors because I hate being at the doctors. I hate being at the doctors. Um, yeah, so George didn't lose his either. And actually, when you notice it, that the Beatles' sound is very much the same throughout their career. They never really lose anything. But they're absolutely awesome. And also a fun fact about the Beatles. I don't know if you guys know, but the Beatles actually broke up, decided to break up at Disney's Polynesian Resort, which is weird how this all links back to Disney. But yeah, the Beatles actually broke up at Disney's Polynesian Resort. So very, very strange. Um, oh yeah, just the waiting for that doctor's appointment. Waiting for that doctor's appointment is awful. I hate, especially here in the UK. You could wait for hours and hours and hours. So yeah, it's quite an interesting fact that the Beatles broke up at the most magical place on earth. Very surprising. Um, yeah, they saw Goofy and they're like, you know what? This is gone. And yeah, Nixon at the Contemporary Resort, my old work location. Nixon was there. Very, very interesting. And also, being a former cast member, you do hear stories and you hear and you see people that you just randomly meet. Chris Evans, Captain America, and although I'm Team Iron Man, I did bump into him at Bay Lake Tower while I was on shift, which was quite the experience. Quite the experience, definitely. Um, and also you hear funny stories that people go to Walt Disney World to get married, have that romantic honeymoon. And I was speaking to some guests, and they said to me, "Yeah, we're here for our divorce." I was like, they got married there, they had the honeymoon, and then they're getting divorced at Walt Disney World. I mean, it's just some of the stories you hear are absolutely incredible, and the things you get to do and things you get to see, just remember those memories for a lifetime. Um, John Saunders was not impressed. Those two had they did have quite the relationship. Absolutely. No, I worked at Disney's Contemporary Resort. I worked partly under their custodial team. I worked partly with some characters as a character attendant. And I also worked in guest relations. So yeah, so I was at the resort in 2016, which was 2 years ago, which is just crazy. Um, yeah, some people go to Mexico for divorce. I don't know why Mexico is drawn to that. I think it's bizarre, isn't it? Um, yeah. Well, fortunately, I didn't have to do that because Goofy wasn't at um, the location where I was. He was at Chef Mickey's. But I worked mainly with Peter Pan and Captain Hook and Mr. Smee and for the Pirates Cruise. So I had to once carry Peter Pan on one of my work buggies to his meet and greet because he thought it was his pirate ship. Very bizarre, very fun, really, really fun. Definitely best part of my shift was really, really cool. Um, Yeah, so I wasn't in the parks. No, no, I wasn't in the parks. But being able to work at Disney's Contemporary Resort, being 2 minute walk away from Magic Kingdom, I could finish my shift, get changed, and head out into the parks. Just absolutely amazing. So yeah, I was a cast member in 2016. I did the Disney College program for 3 months. Um, so I wasn't actually I was a character attendant. So I worked with some of the characters. So I helped Peter Pan. I took guests to their pirate ship with Captain Hook to go on the Pirates cruise when Wishes was still being performed. I would take photos. I would take the characters to their meet and greet spots. Um, and they were really fun to be around. So hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, the contemporary resort has so much history, and I think it's one of those deluxe resorts that I think often gets quite overlooked. Um, because I think immediately people go off to the Polynesian or the Grand Floridian or the Beach Club or something like that or the Wilderness Lodge. And I think the Contemporary is certainly a resort that has so much history and so much new things that people just overlook all the time. Um, so it's just a great place to work, and finding hidden gems and hidden memories about hidden things about the resort is phenomenal. I don't know if you've noticed, but between Bay Lake Tower and the Contemporary Resort, there's this bridge, and funnily enough, that bridge is called the Skyway. The Skyway Bridge, which obviously takes homage to the original Skyway attraction, and now they're bringing the Skyway gondolas into Walt Disney World as a mode of transportation. So all these things linked together, and I think that was just amazing when I got to work at Disney's Contemporary Resorts. I got to work like 2 shifts up at California Grill, which was just phenomenal, phenomenal just to get to see that view every single moment. Um, so we talk about Hook the movie or Hook the character. Because I love both. I think Hook is such an underrated Disney villain. Um, he just wants revenge. That's all he wants. He just wants revenge. He just wants to get his hook um, to attack Peter, and he will do whatever it takes. He'll drown Tiger Lily. He will kidnap the Lost Boys. He'll kidnap Wendy. I mean, it's just um, yeah, he wouldn't want his hand back. Yeah, definitely. I think he. I don't think he would want his hand back. I think if I had a hook for a hand, I definitely find more uses for that. But then you think about it, and you're actually, you know what, your hand is actually very, very useful. Um, but I actually love the film as well, although it's not a Disney film. Hook is a great, great film. Tim Curry just does an incredible job with that, with the acting of that role. Robin Williams, I mean, he's just a master, and it's a sad loss because he's one of my favorite actors. So the character is just so overlooked. I think he's one of those Disney villains who should be appreciated a lot more, a lot more, as well as a lot of other Disney villains. If you want, tell me who your favorite Disney villains are. I have too many to count. I love Scar. I love Judge Claude Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I think that he is a phenomenal villain. Um, so yeah, Tim Curry, Robin Williams in one film. I mean, you can't really get any better than that. I mean, Tim Curry probably puts on one of his best performances in that film, and you got Robin Williams, who in any role is just Robin Williams. He's incredible. So I mean, it's one of those. It's one of my childhood films that I watched all the time, absolutely all the time. Really, really great film. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to go to Club Villain this year at Disney's Hollywood Studios, where you can meet all different other villains, but hopefully we'll get to that. You could imagine Robin Williams in Rocky, with Curry. Oh, I would love to see that. I would love to see a boxing fight, Robin Williams versus Tim Curry, in Rocky. Rocky music in the background, ding ding ding. Robin Williams doing his quip one-liners, and Tim Curry, doing his charismatic ways. I think that'd be phenomenal. Definitely be better than Rocky Five. That would be cool. But what about Horror? Yeah, actually, what I've only seen Rocky Horror Picture Show once. That is definitely don't remember much, but I know that that is Tim Curry's best performance. That's all I really remember from that movie. I know it's a classic. I know a lot of people. You'll probably be like, "Oh my gosh, he hasn't seen it more than once." It's a great movie, and I think he really does portray the character very very well. And another film, yeah, I know only once. But right now I'm watching The Dark Knight, and I've watched that a million times. But it's just I'm I mean, I'm a '90s child. I didn't grow up with a lot of the older films. I'm going back and watching all the classics, obviously. So yeah, it's kind of interesting to only once. I actually have the film. I just haven't been able to put it on recently. I don't know why. I don't know. In the chair waiting for the doctor. Now we're talking about Doctor Who, or the Doctor, because I'm a Doctor Who fan. Yeah, The Dark Knight had Liam Neeson. Yeah, in Batman Begins they had Liam Neeson, which is really awesome. You got Heath Ledger in the next one. Yeah, she is seeing Doctor Who. Thing is with Doctor Who is like the biggest Disney. Is the biggest British TV show. It's absolutely awesome. I love it. Apart from probably Downton Abbey. Uh, yeah, Heath Ledger. I mean, Heath Ledger's Joker. I mean that he got an Oscar for it. I mean he's just absolutely incredible in what he does. Just watching him right now on the telly is just his performance is phenomenal. Um, Watched Doctor Who back in the '70s. See, I caught up. I caught up with all Doctor Who. I watched it from the Ninth Doctor, Christopher Eccleston, all the way to what we have now, and then I went back and I watched earlier Doctors. I watched the Tom Baker Doctors, the Colin Baker. How many Doctors are now? They have 13 Doctors. Technically 12, but then they added the War Doctor, so it's 13. Um, the 12th Doctor was John Hurt. Rest in peace, John Hurt. Um, yeah, absolutely. Okay, we'll catch you later, Steph. Hope it all goes well for you. Um, they do really have a female doctor right now. They really do. She was in a British soap opera, which is kind of interesting. I'm actually quite excited to have a female doctor as Doctor Who. So we'll see how it goes with the female doctor, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. She could be. I think she'll be great. I honestly think she'll be absolutely awesome. Give you a new, give you, or you can be like Mad Eye Moody with the thing, with the crazy eye from Mad Eye Moody from Harry Potter. Hope it all goes well, Steph. Take it easy. Hope it all goes well for you. Sending you best wishes. So yeah, bringing it back to Disney. We're going to be doing a lot of things over the Disney period. Over in August, I'm so excited. I've got a lot of things planned. Doing a lot of maybe cast member things as well that maybe a lot of guests don't know about, which I'll hopefully bring to my channel. Obviously, keeping that Disney magic, of course. There's a lot of things that I can do to maybe give that little bit of difference in that Disney experience. And hopefully, if I meet up with some others from my channel, from some great subscribers, maybe we can do a little bit of a tour of Disney, giving them a little bit of extra magic, like the extra magic hours, but a little bit of extra magic. Now, Mark, I don't know how, but I don't know why you're still watching me. I mean, it's just this has been 40 minutes of me just sitting and and it's more like having a one-on-one conversation. I just couldn't thank you enough. Um, I didn't was. Oh gosh, oh that's awful. I'm terribly sorry to hear that. But I hope for me that I just want to give everybody their best wishes, and I just want to give everything, all the amounts of energy and prayer to people, because um, I think that's what people need. I think people need the love. I think people need love from all over the world. And I think with the advancements of technology, like you were saying, um, it's quite incredible to be able to be in this community, like I was saying earlier. I mean, I've only been, interacting with um, you, Steph, Geeked Out Getaways, Walt Twiz, VIP Project, only for a couple of months, and it feels like I've known you guys for such a long time, and it just feels incredible to be part of the community. So, and it's an honor. It's an honor. So, um, yeah, it's just thank you so much. We're gonna maybe try and go live later. I'm actually going to sign off very soon. But my mental disabilities now, YouTube is a great way for me um, to communicate with the world. So thankful. Yeah, I think it's such an important thing. I think it's such a because I think everybody, um, people go up and down, and people suffer, and I think people are sad a lot of the time, and not because maybe they want to be or they can't help it. And especially for me, I've been going through a lot of mental issues for the last couple of months, and this has been a great outsource for me to express my feelings. Even if I don't post anything, it's a great way to express my feelings, and just being able to be that person for the person who is feeling down or is feeling, that feeling difficult in themselves. I like to be that person, and I like to be that person to bring a smile to people's faces. That's why I love Disney so much, because they put a smile on my face, and I want to put a smile on everybody else's face. Okay, so that's my love and my dream. I want to bring smile to people's faces, and if I see the Queen, I will make sure I send her your regards. So we'll see. I might go live later. Those channels, yeah, absolute. And actually, you know what? Those channels, people who have these disabilities, but create content, who create YouTube videos despite their disabilities, those really inspire me. Those really do, and it just shows that there are beautiful people out there. That is absolutely incredible, and just to be able to be in this community and just learning about people every single day, it's a great feeling. It's honestly it's a great feeling. Um, yes, yeah, I follow on. Yeah, yeah. So, you know, I just being here in the UK, um, is very obviously difficult to be, communicating with people from other around the world due to time difference. But being in this small Disney bubble is what I love to do. So yeah, I just gotta say thank you for being here. It's just been really, really, honestly, a big honor. So I'm gonna go live hopefully later and see how it all goes. This is really definitely a trial run for a live stream. So thank you so much, Mark, for taking the time out of your day. Thank you, Steph. And please just share everything, share the channel, share, subscribe to everything, share, obviously you know what to do, share on Twitter. Share on, oh my god, where'd that come from? Where'd that come from? Oh goodness me. um, yes, I will see you later. Okay, cheerio. Ta-ta for now. Oh gosh, I'm going really British, aren't I? Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Steph, for stopping by, and I'll see you guys later on. All right, you take care now. See you later.